How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we come to you from Zollner Stadium here on the campus of Concordia High School here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where we have a battle in the Summit Athletic Conference between the 3A number 10 ranked Concordia Cadets hosting the 6A number 11 Homestead Spartans. Both squads come in 1-0 to the second week of high school football here in the city of Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine. Of course, Parkview Sports Medicine is proud to celebrate athletic accomplishments across Northeast Indiana. Whether you are participating in organized athletics, looking for friendly competition, or waiting to stay fit, Parkview Sports Medicine's roster of physicians and experts provides a one-stop shop for surgery, rehab, sports performance, and sports nutrition. Parkview Sports Medicine, upgrade your game at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Welcome, Friday night, Zollner Stadium. Concordia 1-0, optimistic on the season off a big win against Southside a week ago. They did win that game 40-7 over the Archers, coming in rolling behind the legs of their outstanding running back, Peterson Kurlegrand, the senior. Seems like he's been here 7-8 years in Concordia. That's how long he's been starting, but here we are getting ready to start at Zollner Stadium. The Concordia faithful packed this side of the stands, no doubt about it, and we are set to kick off, and that will be to the up man for Concordia, and they'll start off with good field position out over the 35. That's number 31, Preston Kurlegrand with the return. The junior sets up Concordia with great field position to start. They'll spot that ball on their own 37-yard line. Concordia 1st and 10. Quarterback out there for them, Peter Morrison, the senior. Another player that seems like has just played so much with the Cadets. A seasoned shotgun, looks wide, scrambles out of the pocket. He may tuck it and run, he will, and slides down out over the 40. Got a 4-yard gain, will bring up second and about 6 for Concordia. Good pressure by Homestead and that big defensive line up front for the Homestead Spartans. Of course, led by head coach Chad Zolman, who is in his 13th year with Homestead. Overall record of 102-32. Concordia this time will hand off to Kurlegrand, right up the gut. Minimal gain, about 1.5 yards. That'll bring up third. Tico Brown on the tackle. The big fella wrecking havocs on quarterbacks as a sophomore last year, and in the backfield had 74 tackles, 9 for a loss, and 7.5 sacks. Look for Tico Brown to be called out quite a bit here at Zollner Stadium this evening against Concordia. They stay with their 4 wide out with Kurlegrand in the backfield. In the pistol, 3rd and 4. They're going to go wide, play action, and has him. If he can make the catch, he does make the catch. Nicely done. Morrison to number 34, Mark Mallers, for the pitch and catch. 1st and 10 for Concordia. Good play action. Pressure came on this near side. Mallers came all the way across the field on the crossing route, found him open, Nicely done. 1st and 10 on the 38. Excuse me, 48. An option. Curligrand has a hole, cuts outside, and over the first down marker, still going out over the 35 and pulled down by Homestead finally. I believe that's number 64 on the stop. Trevino, Brett Trevino. 1st and 10 for Concordia. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line of Homestead. Good drive so far here for the Cadets from Concordia. As I mentioned, 1-0 riding high after the win a week ago against Southside Archers. That was at Southside. Concordia 40-7. Southside obviously not one of the stronger teams in the SAC as they look for a screen and threw over the top. Incomplete. RJ Carpenter may have had a chance to pick it if he saw it, but didn't until it was too late. 2nd and 10 now for Concordia. .36. Clock is stopped here in the first quarter. We do play 4 12-minute quarters here in Indiana high school football. Good pitch and catch there. Nope, they're calling it out of bounds. Look for Grahovic on the far side. So that will bring up 3rd and 10. You can see Concordia, though, has space on offense. It's there. Just need to take advantage and be a little crisper here. As the Concordia faithful, as you can see here on this near sideline, they are hyped for the season. Ranked number 10 in 3A. 4 wide outset. Morrison takes a snap. He looked to go up the middle. Hit as he threw, but completed. Was hit by number 9, Moses Gerardo, the talented linebacker. That will bring up 4th and 3 on the 7-yard pass gain. Fourth and 4 for Concordia. Morrison gets the signal from the sideline from head coach Tim Manigal, who's in his 7th year, 22 and 43 overall in this tough Summit Athletic Conference. 4 wide, 3 to the near, 1 to the far side. Curligrand in the backfield behind Morrison. Not sure if there's a mix-up in the backfield. Spins it upfield for the first down. Out over the 15, and first down, Concordia showing their moxie. Beautiful pitch and catch that time. Stopped by Gerardo. 1st and 10, Concordia on the 14-yard line. Three wides this time to the far. That's number 11 to the near side. Tyson Chambers, the junior, 6'2", 185-pounder. Motion. That's number 12, Keaton Kohlinger. And they'll hand off to Curligrand. He's got space. He can take it in over the distance, and does. What a drive, opening drive for the Cadets. Take it the distance. Started on up the 37-yard line and took it 63 yards on the opening drive for the score. A 14-yard TD run by number 4, Peterson Curligrand. For the extra point is Peter Morrison, right foot kicker, quarterback, double duty, and nearly blocked up, and that is good. Let's make it 7-0. Concordia, what a start for the Cadets. This is SummitCitySports.com, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Of course, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Summit City Sports. You will be notified of all of our full game video and highlight clips as they are posted. This is Tim Atkinson. I'll be calling your play-by-play here this evening. Michael Banks on the camera. happy to be here at Zollner Stadium, Concordia High School. They start the game off with a bang, go 63 yards for the first score of the contest, 8:07 remaining in this first quarter.
Jordan Presley and Cameron Shannon are deep for the Spartans.
Back deep for the Spartans, number 1, Jordan Presley, and number 10, that's Cameron Shannon, the sophomore. To kick will be Morrison. Does everything but play linebacker for Coach Manigal. Outstanding player is Peter Morrison. Homestead. They'll take it on the 15 at Shannon. He tries to go across the field, is nailed by Morrison. Nope, who was that? I saw a 2. I was shocked that it could have been Morrison. That looked like that was number 22, Trey King, on the stop, 22. So 1st and 10 for Homestead. Their first drive of the contest. Three wide receiver set. In the shotgun. Tucks it, looking for space. Hesitation, takes it out near the sideline, out of bounds for about a 2-yard gain. Failed to mention so far, that is their quarterback, Jaya Wright, who is the backup quarterback for Coach Zollman. Their outstanding quarterback and Ohio University commit, Drew Kazai, went down with the injury a week ago, is out for the season. So prayers and thoughts with Drew Kazai. I'm sure he will battle back. Their quarterback draw that time. About a 2.5-yard gain. Concordia's up for the task. Better come up with something a little bit more creative against this black and maroon. 3rd and 7. Is Jaya Wright behind him. Jordan Presley, the tailback, the sophomore. You'll hear a lot of sophomore call-outs here for the Homestead roster. And they're going to hand it wide. And blasted by Concordia. Defense is booming right now. As that was Drew Bordner, the senior, came up and put a lick. Make it 4th and 1 on their own 29-yard line. See what Coach Zollman, he's going for it here. 2 wide receiver set, they're split. One in the backfield, bunch formation, watch for the sneak. It's a short one, and they do go with the sneak. He didn't go anywhere. I think that's a turnover on downs. What a stop by the Concordia defense. Are you kidding me? The Cadets came to play here tonight against the number 11th ranked 6A squad. So it's on the 29-yard line of Homestead. 1st and 10 for Concordia. Big defensive stop for the Cadets as they go in there. Same formation, trip wide receivers to the near, one to the far side. That's Curligran in the backfield. They're going to option this side. Curligran, can he make the first guy miss? You got to come tougher than an arm tackle. And then is ended up spun down. The fans here on the Concordia side wanted a horse collar, was not given. 2nd and 10, no gain on the run. Did make a talented player, Moses Gerardo, miss in the backfield. Just shows you some of the skill from Peterson Curligran as he's been battling SAC talent for 4 years here at Concordia. They flip the formation, does Concordia. Man-to-man defense, blitz comes. Good spin out by Morrison. Goes down the field, and that is just out. Great attempt by Kohlinger to drag the toe, but couldn't get it down. But you can see the skill on the offensive side of the ball for Concordia. They are looking pretty good here to open this contest against the 6A squad Homestead Spartans. 3rd and 10. Saw a bit of the skill that Morrison put on display. Shaken right away from the junior, Aaron Nidzwicki. 6'1", 200-pounder. 4 wide receiver set, now they're split. Watch for the reverse, here it comes, there's space. And good tackle. Gerardo was there, and then Cameron Shannon came up for cleanup duty. Brings up 4th and 6 on the 25-yard line of Homestead. Too close to punt, too deep to kick a field goal here. This is 4-down territory, and that's exactly what they'll do. Trips to the far, single to the near side, that's Chambers. 4th and 6, Morrison rolls out. Goes deep, has him beat, and touchdown Concordia! Morrison threw it up beautifully to number 80. Outstanding play and catch. That was number 34, Mallers, on the reception. Beautifully done. But man-to-man coverage, got the block, the one block that Morrison needed, threw a perfect pass right in the breadbasket for 6. That's a 25-yard pass reception, as that one is good. Let's make it 14-0 Concordia. 25-yard TD reception by Mallers. Makes it 14-0. with 4:54 remaining in this first quarter. This is SummitCitySports.com, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for checking us out. Make sure you hit subscribe button on that YouTube channel, Summit City Sports. You'll be notified of all of our videos and highlight clips. Would not be possible without Parkview Sports Medicine. Big shout out and thank you to Parkview Sports Medicine. 14-0. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Presley and Shannon back deep for the Spartans. That is down. This is where you just need to fall on the ground. Don't want to fumble here. They get out to the 32-yard line, and that's where Homestead will start. 4:48 left in the first quarter. Down by 2 scores are the Spartans. Homestead needs to do something here, at least get some momentum and some field position working as they hand off that time to Presley. But the defense is right there at the line of scrimmage for the Cadets. Gang tackled once again. Looked like Borner at the bottom of that pile. Second and 5. And we have a flag. That'll be a false start on Homestead. Take it back 5 yards. Second and 10. Second and 10 on their own 37-yard line. 4:16 remaining in the first quarter. 4 wide receiver set, lone back. That's Presley. He's behind right. Takes a look at the sideline as Homestead loves to drain the play clock. We'll look to the sideline for the adjustments. Right. Takes a snap, looks near side on the out pattern, gets it to him. Nicely done to Grant Raber, the junior. Out to about the 45. That's where they'll mark it. 35-yard line. 45-yard line. 8-yard gain. Three wide receiver set. That's Raber. They're going to go near side on this sweep. Running out of space and knocked out of bounds. That's real close to the first down. I think he did get it. That was Conrad Kazai on the run, and that is a first down for Homestead. .352 left in this first quarter. Three wide receiver set to the far side, lone to the near. That's number 89 for Homestead, Trevin Taylor. Good length for the sophomore, 6'2", 180. They're going to play action. Look up the middle. Look from the backside. Saw it. Great feel for the pocket. Great pocket presence by Wright. The junior slipped out for the huge gain. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. Had an open receiver but chose to tuck it down with the pressure, found the opening, slithered out for a big gain. Now to Presley and slammed to the ground as Presley, number 52, gave Voss, the senior, and a couple other cadets with the tackle for the loss. 2nd and 11 for Homestead. I do know from reading this week that the Homestead staff does love the backup quarterback of Wright. Like the skills that he presents. And they like, of course, their freshman, their 6'1" Archbold that they love so much, and nearly picked off by Curligran. Just threw slightly behind the receiver. I believe that was intended to Taylor. And Curligran stepped right in front and nearly picked it off. 3rd and 11 on the 40-yard line of Concordia. 4 wide receiver set. That's Presley in the backfield with Wright. But Jake Archibald was the freshman I mentioned for Homestead that they have high hopes for in the future. So they looked across the middle and threw right in the hands and dropped by the linebacker for Concordia, Voss. I know he'd love to get that one back, but that will be 4th and 11. Fourth and 11, and Coach Zolman and the Spartans will elect to punt. Back deep. Grahovac and Mallers deep for Concordia to punt. That's Noah Nepper. And great angled punt inside the 10. Nicely done by the junior, Noah Nepper. Let's see where they mark it. And they're going to keep climbing. They're going to mark it right at about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, Concordia from their own 10. So what a punt by Noah Nepper, the junior. Morrison gets the call from the sideline. 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter. We're at Zollner Stadium, home of the Concordia Cadets, playing host to the Homestead Spartans, a 3A against 6A battle, Summit Athletic Conference. They're going to go Killigrand, and he's hit immediately upon taking the handoff, was tackled for a loss. Big blitz. Hughes came from the safety position.
Loss of 4 brings up second and long.
2nd and 14 now. For Concordia. Deep in their own end. They're on their own 8. 4 wide receiver set. The trips are to the near. Curligran and Morrison in the backfield. Morrison looks for the quick out, finds him in Mallers. Mallers makes the first one miss and takes it near the 20-yard line. That's where they'll mark it. 12-yard gain. Make it 3rd and 2.
Third and short.
Nice pitch and catch. That was all about timing for Morrison and Mallers. Morrison threw that before Mallers was even out of his break. Outstanding play by the talented senior quarterback, Peter Morrison. 3 wide receiver set this time. 2 in the backfield. Option to the right side. Curligran has some blockers. Finds some space. He's got greenery. He's quick. He may outrun every single person. Look at him go. Can he take it the distance? 80 yards for the touchdown. Peterson Curligran. What a run. Once he broke that second line of defense of Homestead, he took it 80. Peterson Curligran puts the Cadets up 20-0. Morrison in for the PAT. Morrison for the PAT. And hit low. But what a first quarter with 53 seconds left for the Concordia Cadets. Up 20-0 over the number 11 Class 6A Homestead Spartans here at home at Zollner Stadium. Of course, want to give a big shout out. Always an outstanding host here at Concordia. They host better, as good as anyone here at Zollner Stadium. And of course, inside for the volleyball and the basketball that we cover here as well. As Dean Dorfler is just an outstanding athletic director, longtime athletic director for Concordia. As Morrison looks to kick. Shannon and Presley deep. Has some space. He's going to take it the distance. Tripped up for a second out over the 40-yard line. Huge play on special teams for Cameron Shannon, the sophomore. Takes it all the way. The 36-yard line will start 1st and 10 for Homestead. Huge, huge return for the talented sophomore. Going to mark it officially on the 36. Three wide receiver set, one in the backfield. That's Presley with right. He'll hand to Presley. Presley finds the hole. Gains about 5 or 6. 32 seconds and ticking here in the first quarter. Right. They'll hand it again to Presley and stopped immediately. What a stop by Drew Bordner, the senior. As soon as he took the snap and the handoff was immediately stuck by Bordner. But what a quarter by Concordia. Maybe the finest quarter I've seen them play since I've been covering them in these past couple of years. But outstanding quarter, up 20-0 over the Homestead Spartans. This is SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, who is proud to celebrate athletic accomplishments across Northeast Indiana. Back to the action to start the second quarter here at Zollner Stadium. What a first quarter by Concordia. If they can replicate that, this game could be put out of reach early. In motion, they're going to fake it to him, and Wright's going to take it up. He's got plenty of space. What a cut to the outside, and he'll take it in for the touchdown to open the quarter. 29-yard touchdown run for Wright to close the gap, 20-6. Looking for the PAT. But you can see the talent from Jaya Wright. With the 20-yard run touchdown. Outstanding play, and just what Homestead needed to get back into this game. Kick is up and good. 20-7 is your score. Concordia on top here with 11:52 to go in this second quarter. Snyder up 14-0 over Carroll. As we'll try to get you scores around the area. We are in the Summit Athletic Conference. Other games around the area this evening. Bishop Dwenger is at Northside. Bishop Lures at Wayne High School. Snyder at Carroll, who is up 14-0 over the Chargers. Southside at Northrop, and Homestead here at Concordia. Is the Summit Athletic Conference on display here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Southside up 6-0 over Northrop. Still early in that contest. Both squads look for their first win. Someone will get it tonight. Curly Grand deep for the Cadets. Nepper, Noah Nepper, the junior, with the right foot and the kick. Curly Grand takes it off of bounds at the 3-yard line. Curly Grand has a hole right up the middle, finds it, cuts to the near side, switches arms, and is pushed out of bounds, out over the 45-yard line to the 47-yard line. A 45-yard return by the talented senior, Peterson Curligran. So smooth out there, number 4, Been doing it for years here at Concordia in the black and maroon. .11:40 remaining in the second quarter. Concordia cannot slow down, need to keep the foot on the gas. Do not let Homestead breathe. Now up by 13 after 20 unanswered points. 1st and 10 from their own 45. No hand to Curligran. Is tackled immediately. About a 1.5 yard gain. Stop by R.J. Carpenter, the linebacker. 2nd and 8. Wayne up 14-7 over Lures. Wayne's an outstanding team. Saw him last week against Bishop Dwenger. Have some outstanding talent. Does Wayne out there for Coach Moore as they look to get their first win of the season. Morrison in the pistol. Fake handoff. Pressured. Still has time. Scrambles. He's got plenty of space to the far side. He's got to throw against his body if he chooses to. He's going to tuck it and run near the first down. Slides out over the 50 to about the 48-yard line of Homestead. We'll bring up 3rd and 3, so good scramble by the talented senior, Peter Morrison, giving his team some life, putting it in the Homestead end of the field. 10:37 remaining in the second quarter. In the backfield now is number 20, Marcus Morrow, the junior running back. He's behind Morrison. 4 wide receiver set. Morrison takes a snap, looks outside, finds his receiver, and no catch. Was bobbled and then pushed out of bounds from the line judge. We'll bring up 4th and 3. Good play on the outside, not that time by number 10, Cameron Shannon, who's having an outstanding game here this Friday night for Coach Zolman. Fourth and 3 from the 48-yard line of Homestead. Watch for Morrison for the pooch punt. I don't believe they're going to go for it. Up by 13 against this talented Homestead squad, whether they have a backup quarterback or not. Let's see what he chooses to do. Nope, he does not. He's going to roll out. Had an open receiver. Spins out of traffic. Another missed sack. Can he get to the first down? Morrison, and does. What a scramble. Out over the 45 to the 44. Peter Morrison taking the Cadets on his back this drive. What a scramble. Gain 3, 1st and 10 for Concordia. Outstanding play. Morrison wants to break through. Concordia has always been that team on the brink. Coach Manigal always pushing to break through, take that next step here at Concordia. So far, so good here this Friday night in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Beautiful night. Great crowd on hand. Morrison missed his receiver to the near side, tucked it down for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Concordia, 2nd and 8. Cannot have the drive stall here For wide receiver set. Morrison, look for the screen to Curligran, but right there is number 8, beautifully done. R.J. Carpenter, the senior, held him up long enough for the rest of the Spartans to come clean up. Snuffed out that right away. Third and 9. Huge play for the Cadets. Don't need to get it all back. This is 4-down territory, I would believe. And a timeout called by Concordia and Coach Manigault. They want to talk about it, this ever important play on 3rd and 9. Here at Zollner Stadium, 8 minutes to go in this first half. Up 20-7. Scored the first 20 of the contest, with Homestead answering out the gate of the second quarter and hit the extra point to make it 20-7. Homestead is down to this feisty and talented Concordia Cadet squad. Of course, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Back to the action. 8:01 remaining in the second quarter. 3rd and 9 for Concordia. Sun starting to set here at Zollner Stadium. A beautiful night. Little breeze in the air. But still, I'd say in the low 80s here in Fort Wayne. 3-4 wide receiver set, 2 in the slot, 2 wide for Concordia. Curligran in the backfield with Morrison. Morrison takes a snap. Look for the swing to Curligran. He's going to spin out of a sack, but is not going to get away from the big fella, number 74, Jeff Bilbray, the senior, 6'4", 290, with the sack. Brings up 4th. Down and long. Here comes the punting unit for Concordia. Back deep, number 4 for Homestead, Grant Raber, the junior. Morrison to kick. 7:17 remaining in the second quarter. 27's your score. Low line drive kick. Takes a great bounce. And then picked up by Raber in a face mask. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty on Concordia. Just when they had him pinned down deep in their own end. Face mask call will add 15 to the end of the run. So that'll push them away from their own end zone. Let's see where they end up marking it. That is a face mask. As they will mark off the personal foul. For wide receiver set for Homestead. That's Presley in the backfield with Wright. Wright shown quite a bit of game. Goes up the middle and picked off by Bordner. Drew Bordner. And is hit immediately. Got to think that Jaya Wright just did not see Bordner there, who dropped back in the zone. There's a linebacker, and he threw it right to Bordner, who grabbed it for the INT. 1st and 10 for Concordia. Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line of Homestead. For wide receiver set for Concordia. That's Curligran in the backfield with Morrison. Play action, they're gonna go deep, Grahovac, and caught, but was out of bounds. Good coverage by number 5, Ivory Wilson on the outside, one-on-one with the larger Grahovac. Grahovac went at the pinnacle and caught it, but was just wide, out of bounds, 2nd and 10. That play started a little mishappily, as whether Curligran or Morrison, one turned the wrong way or one went the wrong way on the play action handoff. But here we are again. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the far, lone wide receiver to the near. That's Grahovac. They're going to go draw to Curligran, and he's immediately stopped. That was number 13, Ian McClendon, on the initial penetration, and then cleaned up by a couple of Spartans. And Matthias Lee and number 59, Tico Brown. And number 64, Brett Trevino, 3rd and 15. On the 39-yard line of Homestead. 4 wide receiver set, Curligran in the backfield with Morrison. 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Maller's in motion. They'll go option far side. Good blocking on the outside. Curligran finds a space. Takes it back to the original line of scrimmage, out over it. We'll get near the 30-yard line, marked at the 31. 4th and 7 for Concordia, as Morrison will get the call. Concordia, as I've mentioned, fans and program feeling very optimistic with the roster this year and what they have before them out on the field. Big 4th and 8. Trips to the near 4 wide receivers alone. Curligran's going to step up for the block. Morrison goes up the middle, and that skipped off the ground, incomplete. That would have been a first down, but just underthrown a tad. Will bring up 1st and 10 for Homestead, as the Spartans take over on downs. 1st and 10 on their own 32. So the INT did not hurt the Spartans as they get the ball back about where they threw the INT on the last possession. 3 wide receivers set right. So to take the snap, hand it to Presley. Presley right up the gut, spun and dragged down about the 39. Mark it at the 38, 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. 4:45 remaining in this second quarter. We are at Concordia High School, Zollner Stadium. Right with Presley, he hands to him. Presley makes the first guy miss to the line of scrimmage, and maybe a gain of 1. We'll bring up 3rd and 3. See what Coach Zollman comes up with here. Big 3rd down play, down by 13 points with 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 3 wide receiver set for Homestead. Presley in the backfield with Wright. In motion is Kazai. Handed, and that was a play action. Got me crossed up, and Wright capped it for the draw and the first down. So crafty play for the Spartans. 1st and 10. On their own 44-yard line. Ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Good hands by the line of Concordia. batting the ball down on the quick drop from Wright. Make it 2nd and 10. Four wide receiver set for Homestead. Wright's going to take a draw here. He's got room. Cuts to the middle and near the first down marker, just short. Will bring up 3rd down and a long one. .3:15 remaining in the second quarter. Quick start by Concordia, but has steadied off. Another draw from Wright, and he'll keep keeping it until they stop him. Wright with another first down, the 7-yard gain. 1st and 10. 2:50 to go in the second. Motion, Kazai, play action. Wright's gonna go deep, has a man open, and nice catch. Had to turn back over his left shoulder. That's a tough catch, but nicely done by number 89, Trevin Taylor. That was a 29-yard pass reception. 1st and 10. For Homestead, looking to cut in this deficit, 2:20 remaining. Wright's gonna out to the outside, and Mallards, I believe. Can't catch the number. That's Fletcher on the stop. If he didn't get that, I think Wright would have made a case towards the end zone. 2nd and 9 after the gain of 1. Under 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Concordia up 22-7. Wright being pressured and dropped for the sack. Beautiful play by Concordia and the defense. Andy Wade with the sack. Brings up 3rd and 16. Outstanding play by the big fella, number 78, Andy Wade. Once again being pressured, tripped up, nope, keeps his balance, does right, and then Borden drops him with the help of Curligran, but short of the original line of scrimmage. That will bring up 4th down, and clock is under a minute and rolling. If you're Coach Manigault, you don't want to take a timeout here. As Coach Zolman looks like he's going to go for it. You don't want to give them the extra time. Under 38 seconds. 14 on the play clock. 4th and 10. On the 12-yard line. Coach Zolman is going to take a timeout before the play clock expires. So timeout, 22 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The home squad, 3A number 10, Concordia up 27 over 6A number 11, Homestead. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, of course, Sports Center, Inc., who is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center, Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Back to the action. 4th and 10. Going to line up for a field goal. Noah Nepper has the leg, no question about it. $29-yard field goal attempt. Up, and that is good. It is. What a kick by Nepper. 20-10, Concordia on top with 17 seconds remaining in this second quarter. SummitCitySports.com is brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, who is proud to celebrate athletic accomplishments across Northeast Indiana. Whether you are participating in organized athletics, looking for friendly competition, or wanting to stay fit, Parkview Sports Medicine's roster of physicians and experts provides a one-stop shop for surgery, rehab, sports performance, and sports nutrition. Parkview Sports Medicine. Upgrade your game at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. So quick start for Concordia. 20 unanswered points, followed up by 10 unanswered points by Homestead, scoring all the points in the second quarter, which was the 10 for the Spartans. Snyder up 27-0 over Carroll. That's at Carroll. Snyder number 1 ranked in Class 5A. The reigning 5A state champion. Snyder Panthers, a squib kick for Nepper. Goes off a Concordia player. Ball's loose, but fell on by Concordia. I believe they did get it. They did. 12 seconds. That would have been huge. A huge turnover. But I think Morrison will come out, and the Cadets will just kneel it down and go into half up 20-10 and be satisfied with this outstanding first half. .12 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And 4 wide receiver set, and they will kneel it down and go into halftime up 20-10 here at Zollner Stadium. What a first half. 20 unanswered for Concordia, then 10 unanswered for Homestead. We said at 20-10. This is Parkview. This is SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll take a short break here for halftime, pick you up as we get close to kickoff for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Zollner Stadium, Concordia High School. The Class 3A number 10th ranked Cadets up 20-10 over the Class 6A number 11 ranked Homestead Spartans. We are about 2 minutes away from kickoff here in the second half. Talk briefly about that first half. The first half, what it was. Concordia started out on fire, putting on 20 consecutive unanswered points. Then Homestead, right out of the gate of the second quarter, behind the quarterback prowess of the backup. That's number 18, Jaya Wright, who's had an outstanding game here at Zollner Stadium. So 20 for Concordia, then 10 for Homestead. We set 20-10 as we get set for the third quarter. Peterson Curligran had an outstanding half, was capped by an 80-yard touchdown run. That was with about 4 minutes to go there in the first quarter. Broke a couple tackles, brought it to the near side from right to left, and took it the distance, 80 yards. once he gets out in the opening, no one is going to catch him. That is for certain. So both these squads come in 1-0 on the season. Homestead defeated Northrop a week ago, 41-28 at Northrop. Check it, that was at home. And Concordia went to Southside where they defeated the Archers 40-7 to go 1-0 on this early season. But the offense has looked very good for Concordia and Coach Manigault as they put up 20 points in that first half against a very good Homestead defense, led by the talented linebacker Moses Gerardo and the big man up front, Tico Brown. Remember, Tico Brown, only a junior, 6'2", 270-pounder. Look for him to continue to do great things in the Summit Athletic Conference and on past high school into college ranks. So as we get set for the second half action, Homestead will start with the ball and first possession back deep. As always, Cameron Shannon and number 1, Jordan Presley, the sophomore. Presley had an outstanding return, about a 45-yard return there in the second quarter that set up some points for Homestead. But what a ever important half, 24 minutes for the Concordia Cadet program, looking to break through, go 2-0, and defeat Homestead Spartans as that may roll out of bounds. What a kick! And a loose ball fell on by Homestead. Looked like it was going to head out of bounds, stayed in, and was... Yeah, that was number 1, Jordan Presley, who fell on the ball at the 19. So Homestead will start their first possession of the second half, down by 10 points on their own 19-yard line. Wright gets it signed from the sideline. Trip wide receiver to the far, lone to your near. That's number 81, Brock Billings, the senior. Fake handoff. They're going to go back the other way to Presley. Presley had a little bit of space, takes it out for about a 5-yard gain. Voss with the tackle for Concordia. Second and 4 after the gain of 6. 4 wide receiver set. That's Presley in the backfield with Wright. He does hand to Presley. Presley feels out the outside edge, finds a crease, takes it out over the first down marker, and then gang tackled by Concordia. That will be 1st and 10 for Homestead as they look to pound the ball away on the ground. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Homestead down by 10 points. Handoff again to Presley. Presley this time is tackled immediately. A little laundry on the field, but that was Trey Freeman with the stop. Hankey on the field. That's going to be a holding penalty on the Spartans, and Concordia will take them back 10 yards from that spot of the foul. That will push them back. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Ends up being a 12-yard penalty. 1st and 22 on their own 18. Just under 11 minutes here in the third quarter. 5 wide receiver set. Quick out and hit and smacked immediately by Kurlegran. As soon as Presley recepted that ball from Wright, Kurlegran came up and put a lick on the Homestead Spartan. Gain of 1, 2nd and 21. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the near, lone wide receiver to the far. Presley in the backfield with Wright. Scrambles, roll out to the near side. He's going to tuck it. Makes a miss. What a move on Border. Then another move. Look at that kid run. Out over the 35-yard line to about the 37. You see why the Spartan coaching staff is high. So high on Jaya Wright, the talented junior. 6 foot, 170-pounder. 3rd and 3. Four wide receiver set in motion is Layton. Quick out and nearly picked off. Kayani Griggs, the junior, was sitting on that hitch route and nearly picked it off. If he did, he was going the distance. There was nobody in front of him. Nothing but greenery. 4th and 3 for the Spartans. They have to punt with the talented kicker, the junior, Noah Nepper. Grohovac and Mallers deep for the Cadets. They stand on about the 34-yard line. Nepper with the big boot. Fair caught by Grohovac, and that's where Concordia will start on their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Very good defensive stop by the Cadets to set the tone here to start the second half. Letting them know the first half is not a fluke. We're here in it for the full 48. Look for the Cadets to get on the ground with Kurlegrand to see if they can knock out a chunk of this clock and this drive. 4 wide receiver set. That's Kurlegrand in the backfield behind Morrison. Option, Kurlegrand. Not a lot of space, but found some that cut it up in and out of bounds near the 50-yard line. Kurlegrand, they will mark him at the 50. 11-yard run, 1st and 10 for the Cadets. Kurlegrand, outstanding player. .9:48 remaining in the third. Clock is stopped. 3 wide receiver set to the far side. Lone, Grohovac to your near. Kurlegrand in the backfield. He'll take the handoff, has space, and then nicely tackled and stopped by number 45. Hunter Terrell and Tico Brown after the gain of 3, 2nd and 7. For Concordia. Ball on the 47-yard line of Homestead. 9:18 in this third. Clock is running. Grohovac, your lone receiver to the near side once again. Zone for Homestead. And found Grohovac, who bobbled but did come down with it, just short of the first down marker. About a yard short. 3rd and 1. For Concordia. Morrison. It's the call. Morrison and the pistol. Option to the far side. He flips it to Kurlegrand, who runs into a couple of Spartans and tackled. That's Gerardo. And number 59, Tico Brown, will bring up 4th and 4, tackle for loss by the talented defense of Homestead. 8 minutes remaining in the third, 4th and 4. Ball spotted on the 44-yard line of Homestead. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Morrison looks to the far side, bunched receivers, comes back down the center of the field and threw it behind his back and in and out of the hands of Kohlinger. That would have been a first down. Make it 1st and 10 for Homestead on the turnover of downs. Ball on the 44-yard line. Homestead. 4 wide receiver set. Presley in the backfield with Wright. Watch for the draw here with Wright. There it is. Wright with the draw. Plenty of space. Cuts it out. He's got great feet. Constantly moving. That's a tough spot by the line judge. Marked him a yard short of the first down marker. Good run that time by Wright. 2nd and 1. So Drew Kazai goes down a week ago for Homestead, the Ohio Bobcat commit. And Wright comes in, this time hands to Presley. Presley cuts it back to the inside, sees a lane, and is gone. Jordan Presley, 47-yard touchdown. Touchdown run for Jordan Presley. They cut it to within 4. And Nepper in for the PAT. Nepper hops in. But Homestead doing it all on the ground here this evening, in this third quarter especially, between Presley and the quarterback, Jaya Wright. Nepper for the PAT up, and that is good. 2017, Concordia on top, but Homestead with 17 unanswered points going back to the second quarter. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine.
Parkview Sports Medicine for their sponsorship. Is your favorite sport put you on the sidelines? Pain or injury strikes? Call Parkview Sports Medicine. Their team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation.
6:56 remaining in the third. Concordia, this is the true test. 17 unanswered points by Homestead. Had the drive moving and a drop pass on that last 4th down on the last possession. Then immediately Homestead comes back and scores to cut it to within 3. Back deep is Curligran for the Cadets. Nepper will look to kick.
Never kick off.
Hit the up man, and it's down. What a break for Homestead. Are you kidding me? Haven't seen that in quite some time. What a tough break. Unreal. I'd love to see a replay of that. Hopefully in the year to come we can provide that here at Summit City Sports. But as of now, you'll have to wait for the rebroadcast tonight or in the morning. Presley near side, has space, cuts it back in, still not tackled, out over the 40 and stuck by Mallers, but not till after a 20-yard rushing gain. First and 10 from the 39. Wright with another draw. That time is tripped up.
Right is brought down by Hughes.
Keontre Hughes on the stop.
14, second down.
Second and 8. Ball's on the 37-yard line of Concordia. In motion, that's Layton. And Wright takes it up the gut. Out over the 35 to about the 32-yard line.
That brings up third down.
Ball spotted on the 32, 3rd and 3. 5:38 remaining in this third quarter for wide receiver set. Motion and handed off to Raber. Raber cuts it up and in, breaks a tackle. That is hit by Hughes.
Raber on the run.
Grant Raber with a nice run that time.
52 is lost.
1st and 10
But it is enough for a first down for the Spartans.
on the 26-yard line of Concordia. Four wide receiver set. Been running a lot of motion out of the slot guys. Presley heads to the left side. Will take the handoff. Little jump cut to the left and then stopped after a gain of about 2.
Most of that's plugging up that middle. Second down.
Half the Concordia defense on the stop that time. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Feel we're going to have a doozy of a finish here at Zollner Stadium tonight. Number 10th ranked Class 3A Concordia against the number 11th ranked 6A Homestead Spartans. Wright looks for the crossing right. Beautifully done. And then stopped at the 10-yard line. Nice pitch and catch to Trevin Taylor, the sophomore. 1st and goal from the 10.
Another Homestead first down.
Trevin Taylor turning in a nice contest here this evening. 4.5 minutes left in the third. 27, Homestead is moving. Presley in the backfield with Wright. And hands off to Presley, and he has a huge hole and will waltz into the end zone for the score. Presley with the 10-yard rushing touchdown to go up 23-20. Homestead with 23 unanswered points here at Zollner Stadium over the Concordia Cadets. Nepper in for the extra point to make it a 4-point game.
Knocks on the hold.
That's up, and you might as well just mark it up when that kid's booting that ball. Homestead now up 24-20 over the home Concordia Cadets. 24 unanswered points for Coach Zolman and the Spartans.
Tuesday afternoon, the girls golf team takes on north side at the Millen Golf Course. 5:30 tea time. And girls varsity soccer on Wednesday hosts Huntington North at Krieger Park, 5 p.m. Good luck. Sandy Friedrichs, if you're in the audience, we have your driver's license. Miss Sandy Friedrich.
.413 remaining back deep for Concordia is Curlegrand. As always, Nepper will kick for Sparty. Little pooch kick. Up man does take it, runs into the back of his own man, and then is tackled at the 33.
Return by the Cadets.
So 4:06 remaining in the third. Concordia trailing for the first time this evening, down by 4 with 4 minutes remaining in the third. Now pressure is on for Concordia. They have to score, have not scored since the first quarter. They start on their own 34-yard line. That's Curlegrand in the backfield with Morrison. Does hand to Curlegrand, is stuffed immediately. I believe that was Gerardo. Check it. R.J. Carpenter with the tackle for the loss. 2nd and 12 for Concordia. Beautiful read that time by R.J. Carpenter. Came out of the linebacker slot to blow up that play. 2nd and 11. Officially for Concordia. Twin wide receiver set to the near, lone to the far side. Curlegrand in the backfield. Morrison takes the snap, looks to pass. Quick out on the far side and caught and taken out over the first down marker. Kayani Griggs, the junior, with the reception. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line of Concordia. First and 10 from the 45. 3 minutes remaining in the third. Morrison, look for the out on the inside and looks outside, wide open and caught. No, out of bounds, pushed out of bounds. Smart defensive play. I failed to mention the other huge injury for Coach Zolman and the Spartans. Their outstanding safety is out. That's Matt Anderson. He's an outstanding safety and DB for Coach Zolman, out with an injury. So 2 important key cogs for Homestead out. One on offense and Drew Kazai, and the other on defense and Matt Anderson. But they find themselves up 24-20. 2nd and 10 for Concordia. They're on their own 45. 3 wide receiver set. Morrison looks to pass. Screen to Curlegrand. Turned and ran right into a Spartan. That was number 45, Hunter Terrell, the senior. That will bring up 3rd down after a gain of 2. So 3rd and 8. 2:20 remaining in the third. Three wide receiver set for Concordia. Make it 4. Trips to the near, lone to the far. Curlegrand in the backfield with Morrison. And zone defense thrown wide. That will be 4th and 8 for Concordia. Just cannot get anything going since that first quarter, where they scored 20 unanswered points, has been followed by Homestead with 24 straight. Find themselves down by 4. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the third. Back deep for Homestead. Number 4, Grant Raber, the junior. Homestead has to take a timeout as they had too many men on the field. Late player was trying to hustle off the sidelines and took a timeout to save the penalty. The clock stopped here at 1:55. Northrop up over Southside 21-20. Carroll at Snyder and Carroll at halftime. At Carroll 34-0. Carroll Stadium, I heard, is way past capacity. Nearly have too deep behind the fences in places. .155, Morrison back to punt. Big kick by Morrison. Raber's going to come up for the fair kick. Bobbled on the ground. Concordia looked like they did recover. And it was not. Homestead does recover.
Referee indicates Homestead.
Close play. Nearly a mistake there by Homestead. But no one hurt. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Up by 4, minute 44 remaining in the third. They're on their own 32. Right, hands off to Presley. Presley breaks a tackle and then is stopped finally after about an 8-yard gain.
Presley on the carry. Number 31, Preston Curlegrand on the stop.
Curlegrand, Preston Curlegrand with the stop. 2nd and 1 for Homestead. And a player down, I believe that is Curlegrand, who was a player on the tackle, Preston Curlegrand. Ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, none of this would be possible without Parkview Sports Medicine, who is proud to celebrate athletic accomplishments across Northeast Indiana. Whether you are participating in organized athletics, looking for friendly competition, or wanting to stay fit, Parkview Sports Medicine's roster of physicians and experts provides a one-stop shop for surgery, rehab, sports performance, and sports nutrition. Parkview Sports Medicine, upgrade your game at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Curlegrand does hop off under his own power. Always a good sign. Minute 21 in the third. Homestead up by 4, 2nd and 1. Presley and Wright have been running down the throat of the Cadets since the second quarter. Hand to Presley again, who has another huge hole, cuts it back up the middle, and then finally tackled by Curlegrand. But he's at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Gain of 15. .56 seconds here in the third. 1st and 10 on the 45 of Concordia. Hands off to Presley. Shot the gap but couldn't come up with the tackle. Should have been a 5-yard loss. Ends up being a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 on the 40. 27 seconds. And I'm sure Homestead will let this run out here in the third quarter and head to the sideline to switch fields for the fourth, up by 4 points. 24-20 is your score. Homestead with 24 unanswered points. Momentum squarely with the Homestead Spartans. Fort Wayne, Indiana, and especially the Summit Athletic Conference, such a tough conference. Most would say arguably the second toughest conference in the state of Indiana, behind the MIC down in Indianapolis. But the Summit Athletic Conference pulled away with 2 state titles a year ago. Bishop Dwenger and 4A took home the title, along with Snyder High School, who took down the 5A title. But going into tonight, Homestead ranked number 11 in 6A. Carroll ranked number 13 They are losing big to Snyder right now at home. Snyder, of course, as I mentioned, number 1 in 5A. In the 4A, Bishop Dwenger, number 1. The Leo Lions has the program rolling. Leo Lions ranked number 3. East Noble at 11. And New Haven at 20 in 4A. In 3A, Bishop Lures at 6. These Concordia Cadets at 10. Belmont squeaks into the top 25. In Class 2A, Woodland, number 4 ranked squad. And of course in 1A, Adams Central, ranked number 4 as well. Second and 5. Start of the fourth quarter, hands off to Presley. Presley right up the middle. That first tackle is constantly being broken by Presley and Wright. Just cannot wrap them up on first contact. That yak is really hurting the Cadets here this evening against the Spartans. 11 and a half minutes remaining for wide receiver set. That's Presley in the backfield with Wright. Raber in motion. They do hand it to him on the sweep. His drop, but after he gains a good 10 yards. First and 10, Homestead. Ball spotted on the 29 of Concordia. Fake handoff. Wright's going to keep it. Takes it out over the 20, right there to the 20, and that's going to be a late flag. I believe that's a face mask on Concordia. That's going to add 15 yards to the run. Face mask on the defense of Concordia. After the nice Jaya Wright run of about 12, 13 yards. Add the personal foul to the end of that. First and 10. On the 15 is where they'll spot it. 11 minutes remaining in the game for wide receiver set. Presley with Wright. Takes the snap. Hands it to Presley. And that time is not broken. Tackle for a loss. That's going to be a 5-yard loss. Make it 2nd and 15. Fletcher for the tackle for loss. 2nd and 15, 10:30 remaining in the game. Same formation for the Sparty. Draw for Wright. Just been eaten up. Concordia on that draw. Takes it to the 10-yard line and is tackled. An 11-yard gain for Wright. Stopped by Peterson Curligran. 3rd and 6 on the 11-yard line. (24-20) Homestead on top. 9:51 to go. Takes it up the middle. No gain. Maybe 1-yard gain. Huge stop for the Cadets as Knepper will trot out on the field for the field goal attempt, 28-yard field goal attempt. Knepper. Snap, hold, kick, up, and is good. Knepper 2 for 2. Has not missed an extra point. 27-20. Homestead on top. of the Concordia Cadets with just under 9 minutes remaining in the game. Tonight's broadcast, of course, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Outstanding past 3 quarters for Homestead. Came back after Concordia started the game with 20 unanswered points. They've rattled off 27 straight of their own to go up by 7.
Thank those grade schoolers for being here tonight.
Nepper, and that one will be out of bounds for the illegal procedure. 27-20 Homestead on top of Concordia. Nine minutes remaining. Three wide receiver set in motion. That's Morrison. He'll hand fake to Kurtlegrand. Rolls out, had man-to-man coverage on the outside, couldn't release it. Now he just needs to get rid of it, and does, out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
Morrison's pass is incomplete. Second down.
2nd and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Down by 1 touchdown. Adams Central up at half, 21-7 over East Side. Number 4 ranked in Class 1A. Motion. They'll hand it. That's Mallers. Mallers has a block. Cuts it right back in, takes it out over the first down marker. 1st and 10 for Concordia. Ball's on the 50. Tico Brown with the stop.
Panthers 35, Chargers 0.
35-0 Snyder over Carroll. Snyder is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. The likes of Mac Hippenhammer, committed to Penn State, and their outstanding running back, Money Woods. It's a quick screen out to the far side of Grahovac, and then a late flag. 5-yard gain on the pass reception to Grahovac. Let's see what the penalty is. And pass interference on the offense. You don't see it called that often. Must have been a push off on that out. .8:16 remaining. Concordia running out of time here. As they'll mark it off, and it will be spotted at the 30. So a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 on the 30 for Concordia. Make it 1st and 25, correction. 1st and 25 on their own 30. Morrison scrambles to the near side, flips it up, and caught by Mallers. Tiptoed it by the sidelines nicely. They're going to mark them at the 42, a 12-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 13 for Concordia. Clock is stopped at 7:52 in the 4th. Flag on the play. Morrison right over the middle. Caught and tackled near the 35-yard line, but I think that's coming back.
12, Keith Kohler. There is a flag on the play.
Great play as Coach Manigault is hot. Illegal motion on Concordia. Bring it back. Tough call against the Cadets. Illegal formation. That'll take it back to the 37-yard line. 2nd and 18.
Sandy Friedrich has gotten her license back.
Morrison from the shotgun. Looks to the left. Mallers was caught up in some traffic. Thrown out wide, incomplete. 3rd and 18. 7:26 left in the game. Concordia down by 7. They do have all 3 timeouts left. As Morrison takes the call from Coach Manigault. Four wide receiver set. Morrison looks to the far side, pulls it down, needs to get rid of it. It's being pressured and thrown low, but caught at the 49-yard line. 12-yard line, 12-yard gain. Bring up 4th and 6 on the 49-yard line. Morrison takes the call. This could be the game right here. East Noble up 34-14 over Warsaw. Huge, important 4th down. 4 wide receiver set. Curligran in the backfield with Morrison. Morrison takes the snap. Blitz comes. He's hit and thrown out wide and not caught. Morrison took the shot, but wasn't helped out there. Turnover on downs.
Homestead takes over at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 for Homestead. Four wide receiver set. Hand off to Presley. Presley makes the first guy miss, as always. Cuts it outside. Missed another one, missed, and then falls down out of bounds.
Good outside run. Stopped by Liam Fletcher.
Ball's at the 40. First and 10 from the 40. 6:25 remaining.
Another first down for the Spartans.
Four wide receiver set. Right. Hands to Presley. Presley makes the first guy miss again. And Curligran will hold on to him for that time. But a 5-yard gain.
Brought him short by Curligran.
2nd and 5 from the 35. Four wide receiver set. This time Presley stands next to right. Raber in motion. They do hand to Raber. Raber on the sweep. Raber just tripped himself up after about a gain of 1.5 yards. That will bring up third down and a long 3. 5.5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Crowd trying to get behind the Cadets as they definitely need a stop. 3rd and 3, ball's on the 33-yard line. Wright takes a snap. They look for the quick out, through behind, but what a catch by number 81, Brock Billings, the senior. And official timeout. Nope, they'll mark it as a first down. What a catch. Throw was a little bit behind his receiver. But Brock Billings, 6'3", 185-pound senior, reached behind himself and came up with a huge grab to make it 1st and 10. Ball's on the 30-yard line. 4:40 remaining. Wright, he'll take the snap and hand to Presley. Presley needs to stay in bounds. Cuts out over the 20, over the 10, over the 5 to the 10-yard line, and tackled finally after a 20-yard gain.
Another first down inside the 10-yard line.
Beautiful run by Presley has put on a display. We've seen 3 great runners actually tonight, with Peterson Kurlegrand for Concordia. Broke off an 80-yard touchdown in the first half, along with for Homestead. Their backfield with Presley and Wright is tough as ever. That'll be a tackle for loss. Fletcher with the tackle loss. We'll bring up 2nd and 11. Make it 13. .339. Homestead letting that clock tick. Hands off Presley. Presley runs into a crowd and pushed back.
Presley on the short dive. Andy Wade on the stop.
Wade with the tackle. Coach Zolman wouldn't mind. They're definitely going to stay on the ground, knock this clock down, and let Nepper make a 2-possession game with a field goal. Under 3 minutes. 3rd and 10. They're going to throw it, and intercepted. Costly play. What a costly play. Unbelievable. Cannot believe they went to the air in that situation. But they did, showed confidence in the junior, and threw the pick. Will be 1st and 10 for Concordia on their own 6-yard line. 2:36 remaining. Down by 7, all 3 timeouts left for the Cadets. 4 wide receiver set. Morrison stands in the pocket, rolls out, throws across his body, and caught just short of the first down. Kohlinger with the reception. 2nd and 1. 2:10 remaining in the game. 4 wide receiver set. Kurlegrand in the backfield with Morrison. Morrison looks long outside and pushed off the ball. No pass interference called. Definitely looked like it from here, but we're quite a distance away. 3rd and 1. Obviously 4 downs to get the first down. .202, clock is stopped. Concordia down by 7. 3rd and 1 on their own 15-yard line. Morrison takes the snap. Had a crossing pattern. Had Borden, if he just went on the flag route or on the wheel route, he had him. That may be a late hit. Costly penalty on Homestead. I believe that's what the call's going to be. Moses Gerardo hit him late for Homestead. Check it, they're calling pass interference on the Spartans. So 1st and 10. Minute 56. 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line for Concordia. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the near, Curligran in the backfield behind Morrison. Morrison whips it to the far side and caught and dropped at the first down marker. They're going to mark it a yard short.
9-yard pass to Morrison.
Timeout called by Concordia with a minute 44 remaining in the game. 2nd and 1. Ball is on their own 38, but Concordia in position to put a drive together to go tie this up. Concordia, I've said it a couple of times, scored the first 20 points of the contest all in the first quarter. And Homestead rattles off 27 straight to go up 27-20 with a minute 44 to go, but Concordia not out of it yet. As they have possession, 2 timeouts left, ball's on the 38-yard line, 2nd and 1. End of the 3rd quarter, Snyder up 41-0 over Carroll. 2nd and 1 from their own 38. Morrison looks to the outside, has a man, and underthrown. 3rd and 1. Was intended for Mallers. Incomplete. Minute 39. Morrison drops, looks deep, and intercepted. Flag on the play. I think that's a pass interference on Homestead. That should null out that INT. I believe that's what the call is. Nope, they're going to call it holding. Works just as well. Will be a first down for Concordia. Chance is still alive here against the number 11th ranked in 6A Homestead Spartans. Minute 34 left. Ball's on the 46-yard line. Check it. Ball is spotted right on the 49, maybe just short of the 50. 1st and 10 Concordia. Morrison takes a snap. Pressured, he's going to run it. Morrison cuts it outside and pops out of bounds just short of the first down marker. Smart veteran move by Morrison. Take what the defense will give you that time. It was about a 6-yard scamper, 2nd and 4 on the 44-yard line of Homestead. Minute 27. 2nd and 4 on the 44. 3 wide receivers set to the near, lone to the far side. That's Grahovac. They're going to go option to Kurlegrand. Has this hole. Kurlegrand. He's going to go the distance. Unbelievable. Peterson, Kurlegrand. What a run. 44-yard touchdown for Peterson, Kurlegrand.
That's why you don't leave early.
27-26. Morrison in for the most important PAT of the game. Tie it up, or are they going to go for 2 and the win? Let's see what Homestead chooses to do. They are going for 2. Crowd on their feet. Standing room only here on the Concordia side. Morrison looking for help. Rolls out in trouble. Rolls to the far side. Looks for help. Morrison finds him and incomplete. Incomplete. Morrison did everything he could. Just not enough space on the far side to squeeze it in. Tough way to most likely finish that out. 27-26. Homestead on top. Minute 18 remaining. Concordia will have to go for the onside kick. Still plenty of time. They have a minute 18 and 2 timeouts. They get this onside kick. They're in great shape, but even if not, they still can get out of here and get the ball back with a 3 and out. So let's see how they address this. Here at Concordia, Zollner Stadium. What a game here this evening. Here it is. One of the most exciting plays in the game of football, the onside kick. Morrison. They're going to go near side. Let's see if he can get the bounce. He got a big bounce, but it didn't go 10 yards. Tough break, as that's where it will be down on the 44-yard line. Homestead with a minute 18, 1st and 10. What a contest here this evening. First and 10. Homestead victory formation.
Right takes the knee.
Concordia calls their timeout, 1 left.
Once again, fans, remember next week.
What a game. Such emotion. Concordia rattling off 20 straight points to open the game, all in the first quarter. Homestead then rattles off 27 straight. Concordia on that 40-yard touchdown run by Curlegrand, but missed the 2-point conversion. We set 27-26 after the missed onside kick. What a game here this evening. Both squads have to be extremely proud. Homestead again. Victory formation. Another timeout called by Coach Manigal. That's his last.
Timeout. Concordia, their final timeout.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast been brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Homestead comes back out as Snyder 41-0 over Carroll. Dwenger 24-6 over Northside. Raber on the sweep, stopped short, will bring up 4th down. So as I said at the beginning of the drive, Concordia still with the slight chance. Got about a 30-second difference. Game to play clock. It's 4th and 8. I'm sure Coach Zolman will have this go all the way down to 0 on the 1 on the play clock and hit his timeout. He still has 2 left. But Dwenger up 24-6 now over Northside. That's exactly what Coach Zolman does. Set up the punt formation with 30 seconds left in the game. Obviously need a big return here from Grahovec or a block. Nepper to punt. Looks like they are bringing the block. Here it comes. They do almost get to it. Got a piece. And that will roll and stop at the 32-yard line and clock at 21 and a half seconds. Concordia nearly got that block. I thought they got a piece at least. Concordia with only 21 and a half seconds to try to get close enough for at least a field goal attempt or a Hail Mary. .21 and a half, no timeouts left for Concordia. Morrison goes to the out, caught and knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Only 5 seconds came off the clock there. 1st and 10. On 47-yard line. First and 10. Morrison goes for another out, and it's complete to Grahovac, and then twisted out of bounds. Still with 12.2 seconds. Only 4 seconds went off the clock that time. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 41-yard line. .2 seconds. 1st and 10 for Concordia. They're averaging about 4 to 5 seconds these past couple plays. 12 seconds on the clock. So at least 2 plays you would think. Morrison takes the snap, drops back, goes deep down the middle, caught and down. They need to get up and spike the ball. They need to spike the ball, does Concordia and Morrison. They need to spike the ball immediately, but they will have a chance with 3.8 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. First and 10. 3.8 seconds left. Concordia down by 1. And they're going to reset the play clock. There it is. You would think this is the last play of the contest. Everyone's standing up as we have a flag down. What's the flag for? They're looking at Homestead. This may be on Homestead. They had 1 timeout left, so I'm not sure. What the call is. The referee's right in the middle of all the players. Now pulls out the umpire, and they're going to discuss what the flag is for. But you could feel the tension in the air here at Zollner Stadium. Concordia with a chance to defeat 6A number 11, Homestead. As Morrison is lining up for the field goal. This is a boot, ladies and gentlemen, in the high school ranks. Field goal attempt will be coming from Morrison for the win with 3.8 seconds. 35-yard field goal attempt for the win. Up and is no good. Just short of the crossbar. That is the end of the game. Just inches short. Tough loss for the Concordia Cadets. And a huge win for Homestead, 27-26. The 29-yard field goal missed to end the game. What a game it was. Of course, it's been brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is proud to celebrate athletic accomplishments across Northeast Indiana. Whether you are participating in organized athletics, looking for friendly competition, or wanting to stay fit, Parkview Sports Medicine's roster of physicians and experts provides a one-stop shop for surgery, rehab, sports performance, and sports nutrition. Parkview Sports Medicine, upgrade your game at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a game we saw here tonight on the gridiron. Everybody can exhale now as Concordia misses a late field goal to be defeated by the Homestead Spartans 27-26. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you checking us out on SummitCitySports.com. We'll sign off and see you next time.
All right, huge game for you tonight. You guys won by 1 point. You hit 2 field goals, hit every single extra point. Tell me how much pride you take in your leg for the Homestead Spartans and what you mean to them.
Every week I come out, I know I can better the team. Pride that extra, that 1 point's gonna win you the game like that. So, just gotta do your thing, make every field goal when the opportunity comes.
What's your thought process when they line you up? Your holder gets down. What's the mindset for Nepper as he's getting ready to kick it up to the uprights?
Make it! That too. Clear mind, don't think. Just you and the ball. Just focus. Yeah.
Well, great game tonight. You're a
Thanks,
huge
sir.
difference maker in
Thank
the
you.
win. Congratulations. Good luck the rest of the
Thank
season. All right, Jordan. Heck of a game for you today. Came up big when your team needed it. Concordia came out, put 20 on you unanswered, and you guys came back with 24 of your own. What's that heart take for you guys to not give up down 20-0, come back and win this ball game?
Takes a lot of heart, and we kept fighting and kept getting our defense together and offense together, and we pulled it through in halftime.
Now tell me how much pride you take in making that first tackler miss. It seems like that first tackler didn't tackle you all night long. Is that something you take pride in as a runner?
I take pride, a lot of pride, and it's very hard. And every practice I come out, do my thing, try to get better.
Now you got, of course, lost your quarterback Drew last week. He's out, but Wright stepped in like the player that he is and led you to this victory. Tell me a little bit about that junior over there and what he means to you guys.
He's a fantastic player. He's a great athlete, and he's right behind Drew. He's one of the best athletes I've ever seen.
Welcome back. Came in, stepped up when your team needed you. Drew goes down last week, out for the season. Where are they going to go to? Here comes this kid Wright and put up a heck of a game.
Thank you.
Tell me what kind of pressure you felt on yourself coming in, backing up a player like Drew's caliber.
I mean, Drew's a great player, and he's just someone to look up to, and I always have looked up to him. And basically, I just was like, let's try and limit our mistakes, play just like Drew Kazai, and just go get the W.
Now, your legs were pretty quick here tonight. You and Presley both at Concordia guessing which way you were going. Both of you, it seems like after that first contact is when you got your strongest point. I asked Presley about it. How much do you guys take and focus on that yards after that first contact?
I mean, it's not really something you can focus on. It's really just the opportunity. You see it, you go, and hope for the best.
Now, I see you have a running back's mentality when you have the ball. You see you chop the feet, look for that opening, cut left and right. I see you do both of it just here tonight. How much do you work in the off season on your feet and your movement, not only in the pocket but running the ball?
Off season, I worked out every day. I'd go run stairs. I'd go do ladders, cone drills, everything. I'm just trying to get better, help the team out, and I think it worked.
It definitely did work. The last question for you here. Moving forward, you're the man here for you. All right, it's your team. What can Homestead Sparty do this year? How far can you guys go?
We can go all the way. Lucas Oil.
Got it, boy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Coach Zolman came out. Concordia was on fire. Scored the first 20 points unanswered, and you guys bent, but you did not break.
Yeah.
Answered with 24 of your own, starting right out there at the second quarter on that first possession. Tell me how important it was for you to see your kids get down 20 points and not give up like that.
Well, we preach all the time. You got to keep rolling, got to keep going, and never say die. And that's our motto. And they, in second quarter, I told them we just need to settle down and play some football. And it was good to get those 10 points going into half. I think it gave our kids a little momentum and, kind of started us up a little bit. And then I thought we played really well the third quarter and some of the fourth till the last couple series. But other than that, I was pleased with how they kind of turned themselves around and really fought hard till the end. That was a really great game.
Talk about your backfield there with Wright and Presley. They are magnificent with making that first guy miss, even in the backfield right after that first point of contact.
Yeah.
Tell me, is that something you see in practice with them often? Is that just a natural ability with them?
Yeah, we've known about these two for a while. They're both tremendous athletes. And our offensive line, when they get people on people, they create some seams. And both of them are pretty gifted at looking at that and seeing that with their vision. And Jordan's got especially good hips, and he, slides in and out of stuff and does not go down easy, and strong athlete. So those are makings of a great back. And Jai did a great job reading our stuff too. So that was the difference in the game. We started controlling line of scrimmage on offense a little bit, and it changed things.
Last question for you. You probably don't get this a lot, but your kicker, Nepper, I tell you what, kept you in the game. Made every single one of his extra points, 2 for 2 from field goals.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how much he means to your guys' squad, out there on the field and off the field.
Well, I'll tell you, we've been in situations where we've had a kicker that was shaky, and it's so nice to know that we get inside the 30, we feel pretty good about him putting it through. So he does it all the time in practice. He's got a great leg, and he has progressed each year and gotten better and better, and he's really consistent right now, which was the difference in the game. So.
No question about it. Good luck the rest of the season, Coach.
Great win
tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. Absolutely tough loss for you, Coach, but what a hard-fought battle that was. Just can't break through. Once again, just can't break through.
I mean, we were just talking here, the coaches, you just catch a break or something, have that ball hit the crossbar and go over instead of fall down. But very proud of the kids' resiliency. We could have given up several different points and make a nice defensive stop down here at the goal line. Drive down the field again. Could have given up after the 2-point play failed. Did not. Got a defensive stop. Drive down the field again, and then have a kick almost at the crossbar. So, I mean, it is disappointing, and those kids are hurting a little bit in the locker room. But yeah, we're very proud of them.
And when you go back and look at the film, I'm sure you're going to be very proud of some things. Seems like you guys can get that open receiver down the slot quite a bit. I don't know if it's just the way that Homestead was defending you or what. You had a great play there in the fourth quarter. You got called back on the penalty that I know you were upset about. It's just those little things right now. But let me tell you, Curligrand, so dynamic. But what I want to talk about is he plays defense all game as well. Nobody talks about that. And he goes out there and rushes for 200 yards or so. What does he mean? I know he means a lot, but tell me in words to you.
Well, I will tell you, first of all, that I think probably he's almost a better defensive player than offensive player, which is saying something. And he's a great offensive player and does a lot for us. But, man, defensively, he is in the right spot and sometimes almost unblockable most of the time. Sometimes that goes unnoticed. That tends to be the way defense is. What he means to our team is, he's just you use the word dynamic. That's what he does. We run a play down here at the end of the game, and little hole, he busts through, he's gone, and it excites the crowd. It excites everyone. He's someone other defenses must contend with, load the box, try to stop him. And he's a great kid, a great leader for us, and so he means a lot. We really enjoy having him around, and it's fun to watch him play.
Yeah, it looks like you may have the best squad since I've been covering the past couple of years, just overall, from top to bottom. In 3A, of course, going through the SAC where you have to battle all the big dogs in Indiana. you got to be feeling pretty good about where things sit right now early in the season, yeah?
Oh, sure, but I mean, it's a fine line you walk when you're Concordia in the SAC. We're playing schools with a lot of depth. We're playing guys two ways. You saw us get tired today. They sort of took control of the lines of scrimmage there late second quarter into the third and fourth quarters. So we have to stay injury-free. You got to get through that season. That did not happen for us at all last year. We were decimated with injuries. We thought we had a pretty good team then too. So that's got to happen. I absolutely love this team, yes. What does that mean for us going forward? We take it, and this is going to sound very cliched, so you're not going to appreciate that, but we do. We take it week by week. So we've got to get better each week. Next week it's Snyder. I mean, that's no easy task at all. It's Herculean. So we've got to get better and then give them our best shot, which we will. And then, yeah, I mean, I like where we are now. We'll see what that means in week 9. We've got a very tough sectional, very tough. Bishop Luers is in there. Everybody loves them. Yorktown is in there, traditional power. So, I mean, we'll worry about Snyder for now. How about that?
Well, it was an outstanding game, Coach. It was
Thanks.
Outstanding to watch. We had fun covering it. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks.
I'm sure you do good things.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.